everyone. So finally, this is the first ever video I created na kukwentuhan ko kayo about my life here in New Zealand for almost 2 months that I've been staying here as an international student. So habang nagkukwento ako sa inyo, mag-skincare muna ako before um, going to my part-time work. Ayan. First month in New Zealand, if you're alone, probably normal na mafe-feel mo na maho-homesick ka. Like, it's really normal na oh, you'll feel like, ba 'tong desisyon ko, ganyan. May mga gano'n pa akong vibe eh. If ano, tama ba na kasi nangarap ako ng malaki, ganyan. Mapapaisip ka na, um, tama ba yung desisyon mo? Tama ka, bakit gano'n 'no? Gano'n pala yung ano dream so high. Parang sometimes it gets lonely at the top at first. Hindi ko sinabi na talagang grand dream ko 'to, pero I realized na if you really wanted something, alam mo yun, maiiwan talaga yung mga comfort zone mo, like comfort people mo. Kasi ano eh, um, change environment ka, gano'n. And that's one. And second would be, nung first month ko dito, I realized na, oh, sabi ko na, parang, oh, takot na. It's much of courage, strength, parang mga um, emotional battles nila. And we were taught kasi the usual na pagka may nararamdaman ka, lalabanan mo. Pero what I did, I let it be. I cry when I need to. I pray. Yun, naging weapon ko talaga yung prayer. It's not being religious. I'm just like being spiritual. Kasi may mga battles talaga tayo na, alam mo yun, kung tayo lang, hindi natin kaya. But with God's help, nakakaya natin. Alam mo yun, merong, sabi nga, nung narinig ko, na if you're just a normal person, you're living naturally. Pero if you are like walking with God, specifically, you live your life supernaturally. May mga bagay talaga na ang hirap i-explain, paano mo na-overcome. And in-watch ko kasi later, may gagawin ako. And then, yung first month ko dito sa New Zealand, it's been quite challenging at first kasi you're starting from scratch. It's like, you're a clean slate, blank slate, walang kakilala, at else, um, no working experience here. What else? Yun lang, trying to navigate as well, their culture, understanding how they speak, lalo na alam mo makaka-relate ka talaga pag nasa foreign land ka kasi mostly, um, alam mo yun, normal sa kanila yung magsalita ng mabilis, like they mumble their words, pero they don't intend it para hindi mo maintindihan. They just like speak that way. And also the culture of, what else pa ba? Culture na this will be another video kung ano yung mga bagay na culture shock ako dito. Pero one thing I loved about being here would be pag tumatawid ka, even if talagang kailangan nila lang mag-pass by, they will really stop if makikita ka nilang tatawid and they will really give way. Hindi ko sinasabing lahat, pero most of the people or drivers were like that. Else pa ba? Ito, people would say, "Hi, I'm an introverted person, ganyan, how can I navigate life?" It's okay, pero try to, like, give space to that little bit. Introvert is not trying to maging kind of like, extroverted. Not so much, pero in a way na you ask people, like, ano nga ba yung mga available na job, kasi wala ka pang work, ganyan. And, also try to establish or mingle with people so that you will find your community. Like for me, I found my church community thanks to my classmates since I started online. So sila yung unang naka-navigate dito sa New Zealand. So yeah. And good thing naman na okay, and tapusin ko lang. And good thing naman na huwag ka matatagan sa mga taong nauna sa'yo. Kaya as I'm saying na don't be threatened to those people who came first here in New Zealand kaysa sa'yo. Kasi kahit ahead sila, they will be guiding you along the way. And it's a good thing kasi hindi ka na papaano malulost or alam mo yun, mababawasan yung mga feeling lost moments mo. Ganun. And thank God, after, for 1 month, I've been kind of anxious lang. Eh, wala pa akong work dito, ganyan. Pero God is so good kasi right after a month that I've been here, luckily, I got one. And alam 'di ba na hindi lahat talaga ng tao were given that privilege na makapag-work ng agad maka-find ng work. And it just started by like trying to ask friends na, "Hey, may alam ka bang work?" Ganyan. And they will be like good enough to share with you na, um, "Ito try mo 'to," ganyan. And then until I found out a person na Pinoy din, ah, kuya is good, like he has his own restaurant here, Filipino restaurant in New Zealand. So yeah, because of him, I was able to land like my first job in his restaurant. It's just like an on-call um cashier in his restaurant. So sabi na Faith, try to come five yan. So help mo kami sa ano, yan sa business niya. And then that one day pala na yun, unconsciously ino-observe niya pala ako kasi he's planning to recommend me dun sa isa niyang friend na nagwo-work sa cinema. And they were hiring like casual kitchen attendant or assistant. So, ayun that night na after ko mag-work sa kanya, sinabi niya sa'kin na ano, this is a compliment, like sabi niya, "Faith, parang sanay na sanay ka naman sa ano, sa cashier, ganyan, and then like entertaining customers sa na bumibili, ganun, parang ang bilis." Gano'n. Actually, sinabi niya parang sanay na sanay nga ako. Sabi ko kasi, we used to have our canteen when I was young, ayun. And then usually ako rin yung pinagbabantay ni mama sa harap, ganyan. Taga-sukli, taga-tanong kung anong order nila, gano'n. And then, ayun na nga, refer na ako, and then yung referral system kasi dito actually, hindi naman siya yung kailangan parang utang na loob mo sa taong nag-refer sa'yo. It's like this is just like their goodwill na recommend din ng good people or ng mga taong may kailangan ng work, pero provided siyempre as somebody na magre-refer yung hindi ka mapapahiya, and also yung culture na yun, bina-value din yun ng mga HR kasi alam mo yun, kind of like, "Uy, na-recommend na 'to sa loob." So, alam na nila yung quality of work ng, potential employee na 'to, potential applicant na 'to. So, kino-consider din nila yun somehow. Hindi lahat, pero kino-consider nila 'pag yung halimbawang may nire-recommend yung, co-employees nila within the company, gano'n. And then you still have to go the process na interviewin ka, ay magpasa ka ng CV, interviewin ka, ganyan. And then what else? That's my first month. And since I'm almost on my second month here in New Zealand naman, I realized talaga if you are living outside Auckland, hindi naman siya yung capital, pero siya yung parang BGC vibe. If you're from the Philippines, you know what BGC is. Yun yung BGC vibe dito sa New Zealand. Eh, I'm living in the province, so necessity talaga yung car. Ay. But then, I don't have yet my car kasi may priority lang akong pag-ipunan. And kaya pa naman since luckily I am a master student and our IB works as, a free, like when you just show your ID, meron kang free bus fare. So, 'di ba laking bagay na din yun and 1 year din yun. So, consume muna natin yun before like, buying a car. Pero kung ako yung tatanungin talaga personally, kung, hopefully, if, I'll stay much, much longer here in New Zealand, that's where the time that I'll buy a car. Though I'll be staying here naman kasi like ano, more than 1 year din naman pero basta hindi pa siya nasa priority ko ngayon. And I take Uber. Yung parang Grab, ganyan. Pagka nale-late na ako umuuwi from work and then may mga friend naman ako na mga, akala mo naman mga, hindi may ibang friends ako na kasi sinasabi ko sa kanila na, "Uy, alam mo ba late ako nakakauwi ganyan 9 PM, eh, wala na kasing bus nun dito." And then sinasabi nila sa'kin na, ganun ba? Sige if halimbawang uuwi ka ng gano'n, let me know kung off ko din puwede kitang sunduin sa work and then i-drop by sa bahay niyo." Eh, yung mga gano'ng mga bagay na magba-value mo na they're offering. Sabi ko, "Sige, sige." Pero siyempre out of that, kunwari, pagka meron naman ako something to share naman sa kanila, 'di ba, I'm sharing it naman to them. Like kunwari food, drinks, ganyan. Kasi free popcorn kami sa Save-A-Mall, so magsama na lang na. Anyway, ano pa bang mga realization ko for almost 2 months of staying here, like natuto ko lalo ng time management kasi sa Philippines, 'di ba, that's my comfort zone. So alam mo yun, dito every minute counts, lahat mahalaga. Kailangan yung everyday ko nakaplano, I caught myself like scheduling my week, gano'ng level na kasi alam mo yun, ayoko kasing iniiwasan kong mag-drain emotionally and physically exhausted kasi lalo na ako lang mag-isa dito. Though alam mo may mga kakilala ka pero 'di ba, 'pag may sakit ka hindi ka naman puwedeng magpaalaga kasi may work din sila gano'n or alam mo yun, I just don't want to put burden on myself. Kaya 'pag napapagod ako, pagka my body needs to have a sleep, talagang matutulog na talaga ako, mga gano'n. And what else? Like 'pag na-busy ka naman sa work, 'di ba sabi ko nung first month ko na-homesick ako pero ngayon nale-lessen siya kasi nabi-busy ka na din and then 'di ba hindi na ako nakapagpa-second touch ng lipstick, na-enjoy ko na lang kausapin kaya actually patapos naman talaga ako mag-retouch na, it's just that na wala lang gusto ko lang na padaldalan, ayan. Ayun 'pag busy ka naman talaga sa work, nale-lessen yung homesickness. And if you have any questions kung you will try like, na going abroad if it's free, just, dump questions and don't be so shy, okey lang. Kasi actually ginagawa ko lang naman 'tong video na 'to for, um, for people, you know, like ako kasi nung nagpunta ako dito sa New Zealand, siyempre before considering New Zealand and all, parang sana meron akong mga nakitang video na will really tell me ano bang i-expect ko sa lugar na yun para nakapag-prepare din ako and, for now this is just like a random chikahan of what is it like living in New Zealand for almost 2 months and sobrang random, 'di ba? If you have any questions, really feel free to, um, put it in the comment section and then, so I can answer kung ano yung mga questions niyo at ano pang gusto mong malaman about New Zealand. Pero later on, I'll publish like, yung mga preps, how I applied as an international student and other things na mga usually tinatanong ng mga tao. Ayan, so after this video, magsusuklay na tayo. Maayos naman, 'di ba? Dito lang, di ko lang talaga naayos kasi ano pa, pinapatuyo pa natin yung hair. So, may nag-explain ako ng buhok ko. Anyway, yan, thank you so much everyone for listening to this kind of like, chika sesh with me. So hopefully, I'll can publish more videos. Basta, not busy, tas yung ganitong moment na sinasamantala ko na kind of like medyo relax na kasi nakapag-prepare na ako and I'm going to, um, go to my part-time work, ganyan, later. Yeah, yun. So thank you so much everyone for staying till the end. And that's it, Pansit. And this is your cutie dreamer. Feel free to message me on Instagram. I'll just drop my Instagram link. And if you have any friends who are considering New Zealand as their place to be, when I mean for them to study internationally, tell them to follow, like this video, and share this one. Thank you. Ciao.